Hello everyone, it's JP. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, welcome. How are you? So today it's just going to be an update video showing you what I got in the mail recently and an unboxing that I just got today. And so yeah, let's get started. Alright, so as you can probably tell, I moved everything out of the greenhouse simply because it is way too hot. Now, obviously, there are still some plants in here, but they seem to be tolerating it just fine, so I don't see why to move them. They're doing fine as they are. Yeah, so that's all that's really in the greenhouse, really. Oh, check this out. I didn't have a pot for this, so I just put it in the trash can, and it's actually doing really good. Like, look at that color. Look how pink and purple that is. Like, are you kidding me? I mean, it just looks beautiful. So I think, why move it if it's doing good? It's got some babies growing on it. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. Like, all right. And outside the greenhouse, we have just this stuff going on. The aeoniums are going dormant. As you can tell, they're closing up in tight little circles like that. Look how big these are, first of all. Like look at my hand compared, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. The babies are closing up. As you can see, the leaves are drying out, which is normal. They're gonna use those leaves to hydrate themselves throughout their dormancy. These ones are also closing up as well. The echeverias are blooming. These guys are looking freaking cool, fiery beauties. That gorgeous crest. It's getting a little crispy, but that's all right. The normal heads are doing great. So yeah, these guys are doing all good. They're loving the full sun. Alrighty, let's get to all the plants. And here we have the rest of the plants. All back over here in those carts and on that table back there. This is where the rest of them are. They are not getting sun all day. They have a roof over them, so the only sun that they're getting is when it comes in the horizon, which is about like 6 o'clock, I want to say, they get the sun until, you know, they don't. And that's causing them to stretch, obviously. They're not getting enough light, but there's nowhere else to put them. They're all kind of opening up. Some of them are doing good, some aren't. It's all right. This one I had in the sun and it kind of just fried, which sucks because I love this one. Luckily I have another one, but still, rip. I'm just gonna keep it here just in case, you never know. Well, it's probably dead, but I have hope. The lithops are doing great. Look at them. They're all beautiful. They're perfect. I've been having mealy problems, which is annoying. You can see there's mealy damage. Ugh. So yeah, I've been having to deal with that, spraying alcohol on all the ones that I see that are looking gross, infected. So yeah, everything's doing generally all right. They're just hanging in there until the summer's over. Look at these Berkeley lights. They're variegated. Everything's just doing what they can. Here's my chopped variegated black prince, that baby. Sadly, that's the only one that it produced, but whatever. We've got some Crassula Buddha's Temple. Echeveria Enfant, Variegatas. Chop your plants, people. I chopped this one. I chopped that. And here's this table. Now, I do not water any of these during the summertime. Well, I cut back heavily. Because, for one reason, rot. I do not want them to rot on me. Let me show you. This one here, this was a Debbie, and this poor thing succumbed to rot after I watered it, so that's why I don't water them anymore during the summertime, or hardly ever, at least, because just for this, it gets too moist in the soil, and that happens. So yeah, nothing too crazy going on. Here are some raindrop babies that I beheaded. Look at, you can see their drops, and they're just babies. Here's some Bainesii that I beheaded. Pretty cool. Here's a variegated Succellis with a bluebird in there. Alright, let's get to the good table, shall we? Alright, welcome to the cool kids table. Where all these are the special ones. Lots of cool things, like this perfect Alawi. Except this, I accidentally rubbed it one time with my sleeve, and now I can't stop looking at it. Otherwise, it's perfect. So yeah, that's beautiful. Here's my variegated Succellis cluster with a bunch of babies popping out all the way around everywhere, which is cool. Here are some kiwis, Aeonium kiwis. The Cotyledon orbiculatas are flowering. Here's a variegated Cotyledon undulata that I beheaded. Beautiful colors. And this guy, the Silver Queen, sadly succumbed to mealybugs. Look at that center. It's not hot, as you can tell. Oh, look at, there they are. I'm going to spray this one a little. Anyway, so yeah, that's why it's looking wonky. It used to be so perfect, but I'm mad. Well, I'm gonna have to spray that later on after this video. Here we got a champagne, one of my favorites, an Echeveria Mediba. Like, look at that, it looks like an octopus. Like, look at the little frilly things at the end. So weird. So yeah, there's that. There's a variegated Crassula Moonglow. I beheaded this one and it's got some babies. And with this warmer weather, it causes the your plants to lose color. This thing used to be a glossy, dark red all around. There was no green, but now with the warm weather, it's causing it to do that. But once it cools down again, it'll revert. Here we've got an ebony. These guys love the sun. It's got an orange ebony. An Echeveria bambino. Also, during the summer, if you live in a really hot area, the leaves will start to crumble like this, and that's fine. I still do not water them when this starts to happen. I just allow them to use what they can from their leaves, all the water from their leaves. So I just leave it and let it happen. I do not pull them off because that's what's providing it nutrients. Here's my variegated Super Bum. Echeveria Dark Moon, which is just stunning. One of my Compton carousels. My variegated Polydonus. So yeah, everything's doing pretty good. Oh, here's the beheaded variegated undulata. That guy over there. That's the top, and then this is the rest of it. I got chopped. As you can see, the chop is right there, and there's one baby here, one baby here. one baby there, one here, and then one down there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The babies are looking fantastic. Their variegation looks so beautiful. So yeah, that's that one. Got those guys. These carts are mainly for propagation purposes. All these are mostly leaf propagations or beheaded pups. So yeah, there's those, and there's these guys down here. And so is this one over here. Oh yeah, look at this, variegated bear paws. So beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you have any questions about anything succulent related, leave them in the comments. Or if you want me to make a certain video about something that you don't understand or have questions, just, let me know. So yeah, those are those. And now let's get to some other things. Alright y'all, this is a package I got today from the Cacti Market on Etsy. I can't wait to open it. I'm already starting. I know what it is, and I'm really excited because I really wanted these for a while. Ooh, there she is. Oh my god, okay, this thing is bigger than I thought it would be. Oh god, okay, let's put that aside. Okay, yeah, this is bigger than I thought it would be. I think it's in its box. I think it's in its pot still. Oh god. There it is. Yeah, it's still in this pot. Just blowing the dirt out. Wow, that's a beauty. This is a Dudleya Noma. So beautiful. These are very cool because they are native to here in California on the coasts. And yeah, I thought it'd be nice to have one. And these get super cool once they're stressed. They can get red edges or like red tips on their older leaves. And they just turn beautiful. Like, look at this. Beautiful powdery goodness. I think I would have preferred if they didn't ship it with the pot, but it would have been less of a mess, but it's all good. So yeah, that's what I got today in the mail. So that's exciting. I'm gonna repot this guy to something cooler, like one of my concrete pots, but yeah. Alright, let me show you what else I got in the mail. I think around a day or two ago. So yeah, let's go do that. Alright, before we get into what I got from Korea, let me just show you this guy again. It's doing pretty good. The only thing I'm seeing is those wrinkles on these two leaves. Hold on, let me zoom in. On this leaf, if you can see, and that leaf, you can see those crinkles. I'm not sure if that means water is needed, but I think it is, so I'm just gonna water that guy. Sorry about this focus. And yeah, see what happens. I'm gonna water it lightly, just to see, because it does look like it needs water. So yeah, I'll probably water this guy. Doing good. Also, a big update. I had a bunch of Korean succulents planted in the front yard, and I didn't record it or anything. I think I posted something on Instagram. I posted a few things, but I recently took them all out. I planted a bunch. during kind of winter, spring, mid kind of thing. But recently, they were handling the 90s and like kind of 100s, like one day of 100 degrees, but they couldn't. I couldn't handle seeing them kind of going burnt and losing all their color. These are just some of them, but yeah, I had to take them all out, and I'm going to show you the rest. Here are the other plants I had to take out. A lot of them crisped, like that guy. And that guy, that's not color, that's not purple, that's burnt. I'd also planted my Comptons out there. They were doing pretty good, only slight burns. But they were doing pretty good. These two got a little bad, but they were liking it. So yeah, a lot of them are doing good, but their just colors got completely washed out and bleached by the sun. This guy used to be a gorgeous, like reddish orange with cool red freckles, but the sun bleached it out, and now it's just kind of green. And yeah, so that's one of the updates. All of these had to be taken out of the ground just because it was just getting too hot. And yeah, so they'll go back out once fall comes, because that's when you want to start planting things to have them get established. And I think I missed the mark on just planting when spring started to come around. So that was my fault. And so yeah, there's gonna be here recovering. And yeah. Also, these guys got taken out of the ground. Some of these are just like normal ones. They got taken out. So yeah. Alright, now let's go to the plants that I got recently. Alrighty, here we have what I got in the mail 2 days ago, imported. Boom. Alright, okay, let's just go over it. So this is just showing you guys the risk of importing succulents from really anywhere, but in this case Korea. This is just what happens sometimes. As you can see, this thing is just lost a lot of color and stretched a bit. And this one too, these guys right, these three, this one was the most one that got impacted, as you can see. Just, that does not look right, and that's not supposed to be it. And yeah, these guys too, that peach is not supposed to be there. So yeah, let me talk about it. So that just happens when there's an extreme lack of light, and these guys have been in a box for 2 weeks. The USDA kind of held on to them for a good week. They were supposed to be here quickly, more just like in a week, otherwise they would have been, you know, fine, but since they were held longer than they should have been, they got a lot of stretching and deformity from it. But, you know, it's fine. They're still alive and stuff, so they'll be back to their normal stuff with the time, of course, and some TLC, which I'm kind of excited because I can't wait. I really want to see these change from what they are now. So yeah. Let me go over what I got. I know some of them and some of them I don't. This is an Echeveria Rudolph. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Here we have two Echeveria Marias. Here we have an Echeveria variegated black quartz. As you can maybe see the variegation. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, that one's beautiful. Dark color. Not sure on this one. what the name is, but it's a beautiful green yellowish color. This was labeled as a species, I think. This one also lost a lot of its color during the shipment. Here's one of my favorites, an Echeveria trumso. This thing gets extremely deep red in the center, as you can see, but it's not at its full potential right now, but you can see the red in the center. That thing looks like a jelly donut, to be honest, and it just looks stunning. This one, I'm not sure of the name, but stunning otherwise. Here we have an Echeveria Giselle. Beautiful and interesting leaf shape, how it curves. Beautiful. Here we have an Echeveria German Champagne. Not sure on this one. Here we have an Echeveria Subalpina. Here we have another Echeveria variegated black quartz. This one's a little bit stretched, a little bit. Here we have a beautiful Echeveria Tolimenensis. Like, look at that beautiful powdery goodness. Another one, I'm not sure of the name. Here's a Crassula tomentosa. Look how fuzzy and beautiful it is. Oh my god. Here we have an Echeveria Da Vinci Code. And here we have a Echeveria Treasure. Now this one, I'm not sure the name. Like, it says Treasure, but there were others. If you know what a fantastic fountain looks like, then this one kind of looks like that. But the other fantastic fountains translated to that name, but this one translated to a different name, so I'm not sure if they're the same, but got misspelled or something in the translation, I'm not sure. But beautiful nonetheless. And then this giant, like, look at my hand compared to that. This is a variegated silver queen, Echeveria. As you can tell, well, I don't know if you can tell, but that peach is not supposed to be there. I'll put up a picture of what it's supposed to look like. And you can just see for yourself how different that is. But I'm just excited to have this because once this thing gets its original color back, I cannot wait. Because I think it's just gonna be beautiful, gorgeous, and humongous. So yeah, that's just a risk when it comes to importing, like I said. You win some and you lose some. Luckily, none of them are dead, which is always a good thing. But yeah, that was this. So thank you guys for watching and tuning in. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.